Hello boys and girls. Today we're going to talk about fractions. Fractions are a way to represent part of a whole. Now here you can see that I've represented part of a whole in a few different ways. I have used a number line. I have used fractional bars, number line, parts of a set. I have two circles in this set and one half of that set is colored in. And I've also used a shape model. So here I have a circle that's been divided into fourths, but you can see that half of the circle is actually colored in. 2/4 or 1/2 of that circle is colored in. So number line, fraction bars, parts of a set or parts of a group you could say, and a shape model. The numerator in a fraction is the top number in a fraction. It tells the number of equal parts that are used. So in this fraction 2/3, 2 is the numerator, and it's also the parts that are colored in. So those are the parts of the whole that are being represented in the fraction. A denominator is the bottom number in a fraction, and I also like to think of denominator as the number that is down. So think of your D's. Okay, so the denominator is the bottom number in a fraction, and it tells how many equal parts the whole is divided into. So again, I used the fraction 2/3. This fraction bar right here has been split into 3 separate equal parts. 2 of them have been colored in, but the thing to remember here for the denominator is that there are 3 equal parts to this fraction. You can also represent fractions in fractional groups or sets like I mentioned earlier. So when I took stars up here, I have 4 stars, and when I split them into 2 equal groups, I end up with 2 in each group. So 1/2 of 4 is 2, because when you divide 4 into groups of 2, you get 2 in each group. If you take 8, so here I have 8 hearts, if you take 8 hearts and you split them into 2 equal groups, you'll find that 1/2 of 8 is 4. I want to show you this again just to review that the numerator is the top half of the fraction, and it shows how many parts are in a fraction. The denominator is the bottom half of the fraction, and it shows how to divide the whole up. And just as a reminder, there are different ways to represent a fraction. You can use a number line, fraction bars, shape models, or parts of a set. Number line, shape model, fraction bars, and parts of a set.